Hello, peaceful world. Here is another update from Ukraine from a perspective of an average citizen and a dog mom, primarily in this video. Because today I wanted to have a little break from all the sad news and diseases and just have a fun talk about dogs. That's what I love the most, talking about dogs. Even now, when I have a human baby to talk about, I still talk about my dogs a lot and about dogs in general. Still very happy to see dogs. I have this time in the morning which I call dog therapy. This is when I go to the park with Mia at about 7:30 a.m. and there are dozens and dozens of dogs who walked in the park at the time. And this is my dog therapy. I feel like at a yoga class or some, you know, um, enlightenment class or whatever. Very happy time. And sometimes these two fluffy buddies make me very happy too, or add some fun and excitement to my life. And these are the literally shitty stories I wanted to share with you guys and see whether you have some other tips or life hacks for the tricky situations we've had over the last few months. Number one, I was walking Charles in the morning and he did his duty. He pooped. I was very happy to see it, because poop is a sign of your dog's health. And once a dog is past certain age, any sign of his health is a victory and it's a blessing. So, anyways, he pooped, and I was like, "Oh yeah, okay, cool." So, well, maybe at the moment I was not that happy, but I was like, "Okay, it's time to get it, to pick it up. I have to clean up because it was morning and I was sleepy as always." And I faced quite a disappointment when I didn't find any poop bags in my pockets or in my bag. They were nowhere to be found. I was like, shit, what am I supposed to do? It's like, okay. I have this strategy, it's not the first time I'm in this situation. I just have to look around, and there must be some litter that I can use as a, tissue to pick the shit up. And unfortunately, the street was perfectly clean. It was just shining. It was just a shiningly bright, clean street. And just at the moment when I was disappointed by this discovery of the cleanliness of the street, I saw the janitor coming towards me. And I was almost ready to swear at her, like, "You woman, why are you doing your job so well?" So that was not an option. Then I was almost ready to leave, feeling like complete shit because this is not the kind of a dog owner I want to be. There are enough people who hate dogs and dog owners because of the shit in our yards, and I don't want to contribute to that issue. I want to show the good example that good dog owners care, we don't leave our shit behind, and so on. And I was almost ready to leave, but I'm not that stupid, so a bright idea did come into this remains of human brain. I have just two words for you: breast pads. So very discreetly, I got under my coat into my bra, and I got one of the breast pads. I'm a breastfeeding mom, so I have breast pads, and I got one of those breast pads. And I don't know why, but they are really big. Like, I do not have very big breasts, even now when I'm breastfeeding, but apparently they are made for more average women with normal sized breasts, so they're really big. And I used it as a tissue. It has this side which is, which does not let the water, what is it called in any language? Hydrophobic, I guess. So one of the sides is hydrophobic. It does not absorb water. So I just used my breast pad to pick up this sheet. And as I did that, I started wondering about the other things that can come in handy when you're in such a uncomfortable situation, and uncomfortable situation. And I got that if the sheet is dry enough, maybe you can use your sock. Usually we wear socks. Or again, later on the street, if you're luckier and you live on a dirtier street. And if you have any other ideas, please let me know in the comments, That's interesting. And yeah, so that was my fun, very special experience. Interestingly enough, that experience did not teach me anything because in a couple of weeks, this same situation repeated. But this time, I just, it didn't take me a second to think about my situation. I just got right back to the breastbed, as if I do it every day. Like, okay, my dog pooped. Yeah. So I think it's a very eco-friendly, I use the breastbed to the fullest, and that's nice. Good. And yeah, just a message, and I was wondering whether it's my student, but it is not, so I still have a few more minutes. Another funny situation related to dog shit, because that's what we dog owners deal with, right? It's vet appointments, it's their shit, the stuff they destroy your home, their food and the bills, and the cuteness, That's what makes it all worthwhile. He's very cute. Love you, Charles. No matter what, love you very much. He's almost 12. He's about to turn 12. And we're looking forward to that event. So yeah, the second shitty story. Once my husband returned home after a walk with Molly, and he was frustrated, really upset. He was like, oh my God, I hate this. I hate that I did it. Oh my God, that is so bad. I feel so awkward. And I was like, what's happening? And he said, so Molly pooped and I didn't have anything, any bags, any poop bags. And, and I just left the poop out there laying in the yard. And I feel really bad about it because I didn't want my dog's poop to be in the yard. And I was the one to go walk Charles that morning. And I was like, I can pick it up. Just tell me where it is. And he's like, oh, really? Okay. So go southeast of that rubber wheel, a couple of steps, and you will see it there. It's more as usual consistency. I know my dog's normal, consistency and color, smell. Sven sometimes asks if I know the taste, I'm so meticulous about my dog shit. So that's what I did. As I was walking Charles, I went to that location. I spotted my dog's litter and picked it up, and that was it. So another life hack for these situations: if there are two of you in the family, two dogs and so on, the second person walking the second dog can do the dirty job, and that's it. So yeah, fun experiences, and of course the dogs are completely oblivious to the embarrassment and inconveniences they sometimes put us through, and it doesn't matter because these are the receivers of my unconditional love, and I love them for that. I love feeling love. I hate feeling hate. So that's what I love my dogs. And before I wrap this video up, this video about nothing up, Molly, come. Molly, just come here. This dog does not know English, neither does she know Ukrainian, so I have to speak the language of the occupant with her. Mollychka, come. Show people your pretty face. Show it to them. Yeah. Look how cute she is. Isn't it lovely? She can shit anywhere she wants and I will pick it up. Yes? Yes. So on this very, very, very heartwarming moment of hugging my dog, I'm gonna end things here. Hug your dogs, kiss them, give them a little greeting from Molly and Sir Charles right here. And I'll get back to you soon with more stories to share. Sad, happy, shitty, who knows what it's gonna be.